Yes, jobless. And I know that furthermore, when you're explaining, everything, to people, because a lot of people, take things and they're like, oh no, they don't fully understand now. Well, Renzo Whitfield, basically, I know a lot of people, and what's real sad is that when you tell somebody that you're into music and stuff like that, they off the back think of all the bad things. They never think that, maybe these people, actually love you. Maybe that these people, like, when you talk about spirituality and when people talking about, so, oh, you shouldn't feel like you chosen. The people that saying that stuff, they don't know what they talking about. I'm gonna say, if you ever was chosen for something, you was chosen for something because you wouldn't abuse your power. You don't go around trying to start any trouble and stuff like that. If people say why you have a certain feeling about certain things, sometimes, and a lot of people don't understand that it can be somebody that you just be like, yo, it's something that ain't right. Something ain't right. Something, and when something ain't right, when you got a feeling like something ain't right, then something ain't right, and that's just period. And um, Ras Casanova dread, I know a lot of times, being a Rastafari with dreadlocks, people would think, oh, he's a thug or something like that. But society, for society, it pushes, all black men, a lot. It's like, if you look at, what is it? It's supposed to be Israelites. What is it? It's Israelites. Um, um, Israelite Christ, something like that. ISCU or something like that. When you type it up and you hear what the people saying and what the speeches are saying, is that a brother can not be not knowing that, you going through so much stuff, and people be thinking that you on some type of childish level because they don't know you. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I just be like, I try to like let things slide because, you know, I'm not, I wasn't given this gift to abuse my gift in any way. So the only thing that Arenzo Whitfield has been trying to do, just like any other artist, because to me, I tell people, if say, what are you, a rapper? You a singer? No, I'm an artist, and that means an artist can do anything. That means that you can balance it out. A lot of people don't understand art forms, especially when you start dealing with, people that, your own little, local places. You don't really know that, uh, everywhere you go, there's different styles and things that may be not less popular in certain areas, may be even more popular in other places, and that's just basically how it is. A person said, "Well, dang, it was a Mexican sent me a message saying, yeah, if you was in Florida, you'd be great. Because that's where I was raised. I was raised in Miami, Florida, and also in the states and up north. Right, I was also when I was raised in Miami, Florida. Miami, Florida is what said gave me the first experience of the reggae culture. And not just reggae, but I also grew up off Mexican music. So when somebody think that they know everything about me, you don't. I do so many different things, and I get love from so many different people. A lot of people be thinking that, oh, oh, he's doing such and such. Oh, he's only doing. They don't know. They don't really know anything about it, about what I'm doing, or they just speculating, and they don't know anything. But um, I'm like really, really gifted, really talented. Somebody asked me to sing for them, and I wasn't able to do so because the place. It's just, a lot of people don't understand a Rastafarian is a spiritual being, so he feels things. And you might think that, oh, I know what you're talking about because I know people that is in, in Christianity and stuff like that. But I know some Christians too that's really, really into it, because a lot of people that say they into they, I can't stand a fake that be like, oh, I'm saved. They say saved, but then they sit up there talking about this person, talking about that person, and they ain't helping nobody. And anytime that you do that, you already, you already got to admit who that person is. You see who a troublemaker is and stuff like that. Some people are special people, and you know how it is. When somebody is special, somebody is always trying to attack that person. Me, I'm not into none of that stuff. A lot of people don't understand philosophy. They don't understand anything about, somebody that may be somebody to you say, oh, he's scrubbing the floors and stuff like that. But the thing is, um, people like Martin Luther King, father, and all of them, they scrub floors, they clean, they did all of that stuff, but that didn't mean that they wouldn't, still grow to be somebody that other people take serious, and that they say that, yo, that man that you think is such, 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 he actually, became, his own leader, and and not mean that, oh, what you mean leader, like, oh, you bossing people around, no, not some childish, dumb crap. I'm talking about somebody that started to gain knowledge and wisdom and start understanding things of business and how to affect people in positive ways. And that's what Rastafari is. And Rastafari would say the same thing. That is what it is. Using your gift to, you know, to um to connect with so many people, and then at the same time when you so deep into it, when people tell you somebody say Bob Marley, and then people say all of these different things about it, but these spirits and Haile Selassie I, and saying that when you start to say, oh, when you say, oh, I'm an Israelite, it's not a joke. You start feeling things, you start knowing things, and when somebody say, oh, what is he doing there? Oh, he's traveling around the world and he's singing in many different languages. Very, very serious. And a lot of my other brothers, they would tell you there's been many, many breakthroughs that a lot of people think that it's just, some little, joke playing around. It's not. I'm going to say Renzo Whitfield may be, a laborer working, as a regular Joe, but I'm very, very serious about my gift. And I know that once I finally get where I'm going, you know, a lot of people gonna say, well, that's why they love him like that, because it's a mirror that they see. They see, everybody, everything that you say, Marley, you say you'll see every single one in me. That spirit is in me. So once I finally get where I'm going, it's just family. I feel like I've been separated from my family. Like, this is it's crazy. I have feelings and things that just, oh, I only belong one place, and everybody else